Hey guys, Kev here, and I am out at the range again. I'm at the pistol range today. I'm going to be testing out the Springfield Echelon 4.5 comp with the Sharps Brothers aluminum grip, the Cyelee Cat EDG. I have a Surefire X300 on here, and I have the installed Tyrant CNC ITTS trigger, so it should be pretty cool to check all this out. Turn the dot on. This is a RMSC size dot or footprint dot. Let me see how bright we can get. That was my one issue in the torture testing. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put a link in the corner up here at some point to the torture testing on this Cat EDG. This is a brand new one. They sent me another one so I could, use it to shoot. The other one's fine, but might as well have a freshie. And my one issue was the dot was pretty, it wasn't very bright. I don't even know if it's showing up there. Let me see if I can get it on for myself. Yeah, this is full brightness. Now, there's nothing in this gun. It is unloaded right now. This grip feels amazing. I'm usually a big sandpaper guy. I like my grip tape. There's these little hornets or bees. I don't know what they are. They look like dragonflies or something mixed with a wasp. It's very creepy, and they are all over. So yeah, wish me luck on that. But usually I'm a big grip tape guy, but this just like melts into my hands. I'm hoping we're not going to have issues. And the parts that are grippy, which is the VZ grips I bought and installed, G10 grips, that feels really nice on my palm, and then my fingers over here wrapped around on the front side. But I can pick up the dot, but it is not as bright as I would want it to be set, and I can't go any brighter. So that is a con on the Cat EDG. I don't know if this applies to all their dots, but I'm out in the sun. It's 4 o'clock here, and we have blue skies, barely any clouds, and the sun's shining down. You can see me sweating, and that dot is, visible, usable, but I would like to have a couple more options to go higher on that. But yeah, I loaded up 5 magazines. That's what came with the Springfield Echelon Gear Up package, the comp Gear Up package. I did install these mag extensions the other day. You guys might have seen that video. I have one from Springer Precision, and I have one from Tyrant CDC. I will say, it felt like I only got 19 into these, where the base is 17, and then with an extension, you can go to 19. So with the stock spring and everything in this stock magazine extension, I got 20 in easy, no problem. I'll double check that when I reload, but I feel like I only got 19 into these, and I bottomed out. Like, I could not, even with leaning on it, I could not get any more in there. So we'll see. But that is something to note, those overpower springs that come with these. Well, I think it came with the Tyrant CNC one, came with one, and the Springer one, you could buy an extra, you could buy an overpower spring with it, and I did. With those installed, it does feel like I can't fit any more in there, but I don't think the spring would really matter. I think that would just be the amount of pressure it takes. I feel like it's just the actual base plate, but I want to confirm that, so don't hold that criticism yet. But yeah, first shots with this. I have targets up here, 4 targets just to, and I do need to dial in this dot. Completely forgot about that. I feel like every time I'm out here, I have to dial in a dot, and I'm going to have to do that with both of the guns I brought, because I also brought my staccato, and I put a new dot on there as well that's coming out soon. I don't want to spoil it, but anyway, if you're interested in the Cat EDG, I do have a coupon code. I think it's LeftyEDC. It'll be in the description. That will save you 10% off on the dot. It's a $280 dot as is, and you get about 30 bucks off, 28 bucks off. So, I mean, that's a pretty good deal on an enclosed optic like this compared to the O-Sight option, which would be the SE, I guess. That would be the enclosed with the battery tray. Yeah, it's still going to be like 50 or 70 bucks more, I think. And those are really good. So, but I do really like the durability on this. Those are a little brighter, I think, but hey. Anyway, we're shooting 124 grain today. This is mixed ammo. I have HSL ammo. Shout out to them. Sponsor me, guys. Come on. What are you waiting for? And then I have some Supervel. That is actually what my 124 grain FMJs were the last time out for that Staccato DPM Systems video. And yeah, so sorry, I was wrong. I said HSL then. It was Supervel on the 124s. And now I have mixed them all together. So whatever. Just letting you know. And yeah, let's get into it. Let me change the angle here a little bit. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Maybe guys, there's really no point in you watching the target because I gotta zero it and you're not gonna be able to see. Anyway, another cool thing that I picked up is this Shooters Global. I think this is called it's the something Go. Why can't I remember what it's called? But I think it's like the SG Go. It's their more affordable option. I think it was under 200 for this. They have one that's like $300 or $350, something like that. It has like a big screen, and you can adjust all your drills and stuff on there. Very nice. If I get even more hardcore into this, I'll probably pick that up. But for now, I got this one. Has this little screen. You can use your phone, which I'm using to record. You can use your phone to set up drills and then send it over. That's what I did here. So like right now I have drill number 1, the shoot drill. That's going to be, it says slow fire accuracy. It doesn't actually tell you what to do, so that's interesting. Then there's drill 7 here, one hand shooting. You have drill 9, slow fire. So I guess you need to know the drill. Build drill, obviously, that one's pretty common. You just take 6 shots from holster. Reload drill, you're gonna fire a shot. It's like 1 shot, reload, 1 shot, right? I'm not sure if you're supposed to go from holster, so I'll have to check all that on the app. But anyway, I just thought this would be fun because I normally just like make up shit and it never really, like, I'm not very creative. So, yeah, this first one, the slow fire drill, I believe is just come from holstered, aim, fire, reholster. I think it's pretty straightforward, so I'm gonna give that a shot. But let me switch the camera angle here for you guys. Okay, first shots with the Echelon here with all the upgrades to it. Gonna zero this dot, so I may just remove this portion, but we shall see. I'm at about 12 yards. I think that's a good place to start. Where's that first mag? Just gonna go with a flush fit mag to start. And let's see how we do. Yeah, that dot is not super bright. Very good. Very good. Shoot it out. It's only right. Like, I don't need for the top target. That right. Okay. Let's move dot right. I need it to move to left. So pull it to the right. Not I couldn't have your nobody be able to think of it. Is there any anybody count? Come on, Matt. Great, like my fuel put in. like
just
him
right
here.
the gun
It's angle.
where
Now
I
it's the
that.
desk.
I get a little bit about, but
Later,
might
be
be
have it there on.
Let's
See him.
or have
He's
a hat or two on that
one
right here.
side.
Cool.
Well, kind of I go like I think I perfect. Yeah. Okay. Hot. Gotta say, I do like. Ow, that's hot as shit. Whoo, boy. I was just trying to rack it. Even the optic is getting hot. Wow, interesting. I went too low and I touched the barrel, I think. That's my fault, I'm an idiot. I did shoot a lot just now. I do like the trigger in live fire. That creep is kind of going away, it feels like. It's still there, I guess, but I guess you get to that point and then you squeeze. Like, at some point, I feel like you could get creep on any trigger. Is that right? I mean, I don't know about like a really good 1911 trigger, but for the most part, I think no matter what you do to a striker fired gun, unless you put one of those triggers on it that aren't drop safe, you know what I mean? You're gonna be able to creep it a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know how to explain that well, but it feels good. I might still, when it gets here, I might still install that Powder River, I think it's called Powder River kit. I got a spring kit. I love this shoe. This shoe is fantastic and it looks sexy as hell. A Tyrant CNC trigger. This thing's sexy and very comfortable, man. My hands aren't super sweaty like they tend to be, but I have no problems with the grip. This is really showing me that I don't need grip tape on everything. If I get a very ergonomic grip, I don't necessarily need it, which is good to know. Let me throw out some fresh targets, reload the mags, and I'm gonna get back to you. We'll do a few of those drills, and then I'll get you guys out of here. All right, up to you guys if you want to count with me, but see how many we get. This is the Springer Precision mag extension, 1 with their extra power spring, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Clearly I was mistaken. That was 22, and these are +5, not +3. I'm an idiot. The standard extensions are +3. So I was able to get 22 in there. Such an idiot. Let me count the Tyrant one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Yep, 22 in that one as well. So that was just me being dumb. I'm just gonna leave the camera on. I'll probably fast forward through this part. I'll definitely put the last part where I was counting on, you know, 8 speed or something, so you guys don't have to watch all that nonsense. But I am enjoying this gun set up the way it is. The additions are definitely nice. I will say the Echelon out of the box was solid. I mean, it was good. Honestly, even with that Crimson Trace dot on it, I think it would be fine. So definitely something to look at is that Gear Up package. It just seems like the best deal because I always end up buying, you know, I want to have at least 5 mags, right? For a new gun. I don't really want to go further than that until I'm sure, like, I'm really gonna use it. But I think 5 is a good number, and you know, a lot of times mags cost anywhere from, you know, like the Mekar mags are fantastic, and those are like, right now I got them on Gun Mag Warehouse for under 20 bucks. So I stocked up. But these Springfield mags, I'm not sure. They're probably like 30 bucks, maybe 40. That's usually kind of the normal range. And then if it's a SIG, it's like fucking $60 for some reason. But you buy, you know, let's say it comes with what? It comes with, I think, a 17 rounder and a 20 rounder, and then it comes with an extra extension if you want to make 2 20 rounders. And maybe you could make 2 17 rounders, I'm not sure. But so you're gonna buy 3 mags, let's call it 40 a piece. That's another 120 bucks. That's a lot of money. So if you can get the kit, save some money on the kit. Like I paid 6 Benjamins for this kit through Cliff's Firearms. Definitely check them out. Just DM them on Instagram. You'll enjoy talking to Corey over there. He's a great dude, and he can get you good pricing on stuff. Well worth the time if you're getting into this. You don't have any like connections yet or anything. You're just shopping on Grab a Gun or something. Definitely hit him up. But 6 Benjamins, where normally I think it's 7 with the comp model. You get a dot, and you get the comp model, you get 5 mags, and you get a nice pistol pouch and a nice range bag. I mean, it's a really good package for that price, I think. And then you can go crazy with the extra stuff like I did. I will say this was a much cheaper investment than the SIG 365s, P365s I put together. Those were what? I mean, I probably put a couple grand into each one. So, all right, let's get out there. Oops. All right, let's figure this out. So I'm gonna load her up, put her in the holster. It's a tier 1 concealed MSP holster with the Surefire X300. So that way I can put an X300 on whatever it'll fit on, and it'll pretty much fit in this holster. It's been fantastic. And then these Henning Group T900 magnetic magazine pouches are fantastic. You're always gonna be bullets out, I guess, but I can put any gun I have, I can put mags on here. You know, if it's a Glock mag, hang on, I'm getting a call. Looks like some kind of scam. So, you know, unless it's a Glock mag because it's polymer, but I bought, did you guys see that thing? What was that? Just got ambushed by a monster. Did you see that? Or am I crazy? I hate bugs. But yeah, Glock mags suck. But I have the Mekar mags because of my Staccato HD, and I can use those in my shadow system. So this works perfectly. So this setup right here, I can basically bring any full-size gun, even mid-range gun, to the range. It's awesome. All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna try this drill thing. So this is just slow fire accuracy, I guess. Wait for the beep, raise, fire, or, you know, and then reholster. That's the plan here. So let's see how this works. Do I tap this button? That was shit. I couldn't find the dot. That's something I gotta learn because, you know, I'm also nervous because it's my first time using this thing. So let's keep going. Let's try this again. Oh, I gotta hit it twice. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so that was a lot faster, but just as bad. So I guess that's an improvement. All right, I gotta pick a target too. I'm gonna go for that green ovular head. All right, here we go. Hit it twice. Okay, much better. That one was just touching that paper, I think, or touching that line. So that should be good. Let's do that again. Oh, they got me. Oh, that was shitty. They got me on that one. I forgot, I also put a 12-pound recoil spring in here. That seems to be working fantastically. So let's try that again. I'm under 2 seconds on all these, which is probably extremely slow. I bet really good guys are shooting this in like 0.3 seconds or something. But gotta work our way up, boys. All right. Draw, aim. I don't know if it's the dot. Nope, dot is on. That's just me sucking ass. Everything's going to the right. God damn it. Try it again. Got it. Okay, that was 2.5 seconds, which sucks, but it was a hit, which is good. Little up to the left. These are not A zones, mind you. These are like this big, and I'm at 8 yards. Boom. 2.06. So my goal right now is to get this drill under 2 seconds, I guess. That's going to be my goal right now. .212. Wow, that felt faster. Ah! It was under 2, but way off target. All right, what I'm gonna do now is go for the, I'm gonna call it the A zone. It's one of those splatter targets with a torso, and then there's like the 10 ring thing. So I'm guessing anything inside that main ring area counts is my guess, but that's what I'm going with for now. Which would be easy, honestly. I don't think you should have to aim so hard. .195 on that one. Okay. I lost the dot, and then I was like, just waiting. I was like, maybe I should just not shoot. And I'm like, why would I do that? Let's just shoot. So fuck that one, but here we go. Never saw the dot. Okay, much better. 1.93 on target. Flinched. 2.04. .221. What am I doing? That's on target. Am I just being impatient? It's also very difficult because this dot is not that bright. Those are... I am on target. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm going to use a fresh target here. I'm off to the right. Dead bullseye, but 2.31. Ah. Failure to feed. What? So that locked back with 15 in the magazine. Very weird. What's that about? How does that even happen? Okay. Just so slow to get to it. Okay, that was much better. 1.60. I think I'm trying to be perfect and hit a bullseye. All I need to do is have that dot inside of that main area, right? Missed. 1.45, so I was trying to go too fast there. .01. 1.85. 1.46. That was my best one yet. And that was inside the 8 ring, touching the 8 ring. .66. I got lucky. Never saw the dot. Everything's good. What's going on? Okay. Never saw the dot, but I got lucky and I touched the line there. 1.59 on that one. So we're getting better here. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm really bad at drawing. Something I really need to practice because I've never done it before. Okay. That was just bad. So I gripped the gun and I just kind of like grabbed it awkwardly. That's something I need to learn, is to grip. And it's difficult when you're constantly changing guns, that's for sure. Maybe this is a better stance. I was kind of like this. I don't know what I was doing. Get more sideways. I'm gonna keep doing this because I need to get better. .90. 1.84. So that, I don't know if I love that either, because then I have to come forward more, right? If I'm like this, versus, yeah, I gotta drag my arm all the way forward. So this is better, I think. getting a little bit, I'm not confident about where the dot's gonna be. That's something I really need to work on. One 172. .165. So yeah, it's definitely easier when you're not trying to hit a bullseye. When you're just trying to get it into a group area, which is the point, I think, of those type of drills. If you're doing like a bill drill, you're not trying to hit bullseyes, you're trying to get inside an A zone or whatever. So for these torso targets with the little green circles, I'm thinking as long as I get it inside of that main torso, which is about the same size, just a little slimmer as the other one. I'm gonna keep trying this one. I'm gonna reload and switch up the drill. .157. I cheated. I knew I cheated too. Never saw it. .172. No idea where that one went. Okay. I always check, like, is that target, is the dot on? But yes, the dot is on. I suck. Much better. Okay, so that time I got on top of it. Maybe that's important. I let the dot dip. I think I missed. Okay, come on, Kev, get back to it. Okay, there it is. I think I'm trying to rush. .176. All right, I'm consistently under 2 here. Lost the dot. All right, let me get one more good one, and then I still have a mag. I think I still have one over here, yeah. Still have a full 20 runner, so we're good. We can switch it up to... So maybe we'll just clean out this magazine here. I got like 10 rounds left. Let's clean these out, try to do clean runs. You know what I mean. I'm gonna switch over here so I can actually see what I'm hitting again. Okay, here we go. So just draw one shot, that's it. Trying to get under 2 seconds. Shitty draw. 2 on the dot. Man, I can do so much better if I just get a good pull. Feels a little sluggish. I'm wondering if maybe the 14-pound spring is probably the way to go. High. Never saw it. Come on, Kev. .186, but I kind of cheated. I started reaching before. .218, but it was a good shot. 1.83, clean shot. 1.73, clean shot. Come on, baby, give me another one. Clean shot, 1.78. Okay, we're doing better here, guys. 1.84, okay. I thought that was really slow. Of course, that last one would be 2.01. All right, let me just leave it unloaded. And we're gonna check. Oh, I can just do it down here, but I'll try. I want to show you guys what I'm doing too. So here's the screen. You can see that last one was 2.01. Hopefully you can see it. If I tap the big button back here, it's gonna go to the screen where it shows you kind of like your set or whatever. These are, I think, sets. I don't know how it works. I think it says set of 1, but there's 2 on here, so I'm not sure. But you can see it says 2.01. And then maybe it's giving you the longest one recently or something like that. I'm not sure. But then if you hit this little button, it's kind of like your menu button up here. So if I tap that, it does nothing. Let me see if I hold it. There. If you hold it, I got back to this main drill screen. And then I can tap the menu button to cycle those. So the one I want is, I don't know if I want build drill yet. Failure drill, reload drill. I think that'd be cool, but I'd have to constantly, I guess you just need 2 mags. You just put one in the, yeah, you put a magazine with 1 round in, and then you can have a full mag. We could test it out, see if I can do it. So, well, we'll use it. Let me just pick these up while I'm here. So, get that on. So let me select that. Ah, it started already. All right. So yeah. So just take 1 mag. Oh, I need to put new. I need to put new things up, but I'll show you. And then, I mean, this one really doesn't matter the accuracy, I guess. But so you have a mag with 1 round in it. Put that in. So now when I fire, it's gonna lock back, and then I can reload, drop, reload, fire 1 more shot, and then I just have to switch the mags around or whatever. We'll see. I don't know if you're supposed to draw on it. I don't know. We'll draw. We'll see how it goes. So I guess that was too slow. So there's 1 in here. So now, okay. So there's 1 in here with an empty mag, and then, oh, I had another, okay. I grabbed the wrong mag too. Great, Kev. So, yeah, I just need to learn the drill. So draw, fire, drop mag, slap 1 in, hit the slide lock. I don't know why I don't need to do the slingshot. It takes a lot longer to do the slingshot. So let me try that again. .58. So sounds like maybe I'm just too slow. It's like timing. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Am I supposed to fire more than... Let me try to do it faster and see where we get. .30. So is it beeping? Why is it beeping? Ugh. I think I did that right, and 4.3 is not bad for me anyway, so I don't know what all the beeps are for. Maybe I'm supposed to take 2 shots and then reload. It says shot 0, set to first, shoot. Oh, this is a shoot drill. No, shoot drill, reload drill number 8. 4 seconds, that's the timer. I don't know what I'm doing here that's pissing this thing off. Or is that just what it does? It beeps a lot. I don't know. Let's find out. .86, so I'm getting faster. So that second beep seems to be a reset. I think it's just resetting, but then maybe I'm supposed to take 2 shots. All right, let me just turn this off. Let me check. Okay, we're gonna try some reload drills. I'm trying to figure out how this works, so bear with me. Pretty sure there's 3 sets, so it's gonna just keep going is what I think. Because I was trying to do it and I would shoot, reload, shoot. It would beep to be over. And then like 5 seconds later, it would beep again, and then there would be nothing on here. So I think it's just continuing, like you're supposed to keep going or something. So I'm gonna try that. So here we go. Oh, that was my bad. So let's try that again. Okay, so I need an empty mag. I was too busy trying to figure out what I was doing. I didn't pay attention. So I need an empty mag in the gun, obviously. Let's try that again. It didn't fail to lock back. It just had another round in the mag. All right. So now I think what it's doing is giving me time to get ready. Okay. I think that was it. Why is it still beeping? See, you know, it's just doing it again. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there's 4 sets. Or does it just keep going endlessly? I don't know what's going on here. Do I have enough ammo to keep messing around here? Maybe I set up 4. Thought not, but let's try it again. See if... Okay guys, that's it for this one. So this was a little bit of checking out the Echelon with all the upgrades, and then checking out the drills, testing that out. I'm learning, so bear with me. I know 1, I'm slow, I suck, etc. And 2, you know, I got to figure out how the technology works. I was getting a little confused on the reloads. It kept just beeping at me. Like it would beep, I would fire, and then I would reload, fire, and it would beep to end that, and then a few seconds later it would beep again, and it would clear the screen. And I'm like, wait, what the hell is going on? So I don't know if it was just starting another repetition or something, but it was a little confusing. I did get some video of me doing the reload drill, so I'll throw that in. It's actually cool. SG has this option to record yourself. So you see the splits and everything on the screen with the recording. So you could wear a camera on your hat or something and record it with the target, or you could do what I did and just aim it at yourself. I think that could be valuable because I could watch my stance, I could watch my draw, I could learn a lot of stuff. So I find that really intriguing. So this SG, I forget what it's called. It's the something Go timer. It's the only one they have other than the SG2, I think, which is the expensive S1. This one's like 180. And if you have the app, you can just do shit in the app and then transfer it to it, and it all works Bluetooth. So like, I have shitty service here, it doesn't matter. And then you can download the videos if you want to put them in a video like I'm gonna do, or you can just have them in there to watch and review. A lot of information, a lot of cool stuff. This is gonna make shooting way more fun. Instead of just shooting where I hate shooting paper, now I can shoot paper, but it's fun because I'm doing drills, you know? So I'm gonna do a separate video real quick with the staccato showing this new ammo and just, you know, dicking around or whatever. But, or maybe I won't, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's it, guys. I really like this Echelon built the way it is. I think maybe I'm gonna swap to the 14-pound spring. I guess I gotta just test like rapid fire, see how fast I can shoot. If it keeps up, which it should, considering I have to aim. I have to let the dot come back. So let me see how that is. I might just be overthinking it. It feels nice and soft. It shoots really well. I thought I was going to feel a lot of vibration in my hand because that's what I'd been told about metal grips. People compare it to like baseball bats, and then they say the polymer's better because it absorbs. This felt fantastic. So I don't know, interesting thought process, but yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for checking out this series on the Echelon. I should have, I think I might have a couple more things to do, but we'll see. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If there's anything you want to see with it, let me know. And I love you guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.